Janet Campbell. I teach political science here on campus. If you haven't had a politics class, you should. Today we are having our vice presidential candidates, Ray and John, debate. They're going to take 3 minutes to introduce themselves to you, and there was a coin toss of sorts at the beginning, and Ray will be speaking first. And then I will ask the questions, and they will alternatively have 3 minutes to answer, and they will alternatively each go first. So the first couple of questions are proposed by the student government, and the rest are from you guys in order of delivery. So without any further ado, Ray's going to introduce herself for 3 minutes or less. Woo! Woo! I'm vertically challenged. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Ray Paris, stand before you today as a candidate for the position of Vice President of Associated Student Government. First, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you for attending today's debate. Thanks to my opponent, John King, who has taken a large step towards making a difference in the best interests of Mount Hood Community College. And a special thanks to my running mate, Danielle Panel, who I am proud and privileged to share common goals and visions in bringing back the community in Mount Hood Community College. I come from a family with many cultural backgrounds, a Jewish father and a Catholic Filipino mother. Because my father was in the Air Force, I was able to experience various cultures and communities while living in Turkey, Kansas, North Dakota, and California. These experiences have made a positive impact in my life and taught me the invaluable skill of working well with people from all backgrounds. I spent the majority of my adult life in the San Francisco Bay Area, where after high school I began a service career working in public safety and was quickly promoted to Director of Public Safety with IPC International. Since becoming an Oregonian in 2007, I started my own business, Road City Notary. I also spend my time volunteering for the Human Rights Campaign and Basic Rights Oregon and living a happy home life with my domestic partner of 6 years. In time, I felt my personal growth had been left at a standstill, and I continued to feel dissatisfied with my career path. To pursue my passion in digital photography, I returned to school full-time to obtain a degree. Due to the stories shared by my partner regarding her feelings of fulfillment at Mount Hood as a member of ASG, I wanted to join ASG, hoping to utilize my leadership skills for the benefit of the students. I joined ASG in spring term of 2008. As a senator, I became involved early on with diversity awareness on campus by learning and assisting with Diversity Week events. As a previous member of the Legislative Committee, I assisted in the development of the Senate Budget Committee, as well as assist in addressing public safety issues on campus. I returned to ASG in the fall as a Senator of Humanities, where I was able to work with such departments as ESL, Modern Language, and Performing Arts. My intentions remained focused on the interests of the students. Not soon after, I was elected Vice President of the Queer Straight Alliance Club, as well as being appointed as the ASG Director of Diversity. While in these positions, I have worked closely with Dr. Ski in working towards our common goals for awareness and wide acceptance of all demographics on campus by students and faculty. My time spent with the current and previous ASG President and Vice President allowed me the opportunity to experience the importance of their roles in ASG while exposing me to the true meaning of ASG and how we as student leaders can help you achieve your academic and personal goals. It is my goal that after today's debate, you will find me the best candidate for ASG Vice President, but most importantly, it is my sincere hope that your experience leads you to embrace the importance of voting for you, the students, are the voice of Mount Hood Community College. Thank you.
Woo!
My name is John King. If you notice something, we're the only idiots wearing these. Does it mean what we're saying is more important or true? These actually started out in a little bit different pattern than you might realize. Back when everybody was wearing football pants and funny hats back in the 1700s, the British and French were wearing fancy napkins. That's why these things are mustard magnets. When you wear this, food is drawn to it. and I'm going to take mine off. I'm one of you. I'm just older. I come from blue-collar roots. I was the first male in my family to graduate from high school. I think there's some educated folks far away on my mother's side, but they don't write. Here I am. I'm going back to school. I had some speed bumps, and I find myself starting over in a lot of ways. What will I do with it? What is the importance of my life? I really believe in education, but sometimes it lets us down. When I took an education class last quarter, and they said we spend about $9,000 per year on the average student. $9,000 a year. At this rate, $108,000, and you've got someone who may or may not be able to write a complete sentence, do simple arithmetic, and some of whom who can't spell experience. He's a pretty smart guy, actually. And the worst tragedy is if you graduate and you can't think. I think the things that happen to us are 4 hours is the average spent in front of a television. Now we've got time surfing the net and playing video games. 4 hours a day in front of a television equals 4 years of your life, 24/7. A 4-year prison sentence would do much the same with your life. It would take you out of circulation. I would like to promote the other part of education while I'm here. I don't really think like everybody else. I don't know if anybody kind of got what the banner that I made says the Da Vinci vote. Da Vinci was a brilliant guy who used all of his brain. He wasn't just analytical, left brain person. He was creative, sculpting, painting. He was a complete Renaissance man. I mean, can you think of anybody who was such an expert in everything? I think at this school we should challenge ourselves. There are things that we could learn here that don't cost money, that shouldn't cost the school a lot of effort. I think we should invite speakers on both sides of, or all sides of a political issue. I would like to push for discussion. I'd like to push for more live music, for more culture. I would like there to be more discussion groups. I don't want this to be the Costco of education, where you come in and everybody's kind of rude and doesn't look at each other and just barrels through the place and then leaves. Why not make this like what they say university is supposed to be like, a community of learning and thinking? And we could do the other part. Make this a college that people would move to attend. I don't think that community college has to be the red-headed stepbrother to universities. It can be a very important part of your life. And I want to do the part that I can to make that happen. How much time I got?
Okay.
So I'm here. I don't feel prepared. I don't really want this job. I looked at it. It looks really hard. Those meetings are boring. They're boring. I mean, they're snoozeville. And you've got to talk in these strange ways that I recognize as chairman. I propose that we do such as that. I like to just talk. I talk too much. But I will learn it. The main thing is I'm here to make this a better place. 2 of my sons, I have 5 sons, are sitting here in this audience, and they'll probably end up here too. I want to make this the best place I can and protect our investment, because this piece of paper and what it stands for follows us. So I'm here in a parental sense to protect what we all are achieving and acquiring here. So I hope the questions aren't too hard, because that's the only thing I really know.